The end. Can you believe it? It's like the end now, isn't it? The end of 2020. This is not the end of my channel, guys. Come on, man. I was just looking at that big bold title, the end. Made sense, didn't it? I wanted to do this video because it's like the last video of the year. I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, but my next video, basically I decided to have a little week out or 2 weeks, see how it goes. So it's gonna be my last video of 2020, and I thought I'd do a little recap over the year that I've had. It's been an exciting year, man. Obviously it's been a challenging year for most people. The whole COVID situation hasn't been easy for many reasons. All of our plans have changed, so whatever we decided we wanted to do in 2020, majority of us got sidetracked or got knocked off tracks or whatever, but it's been an interesting year for sure, especially on my channel. So if you are new on my channel, this is going to be, I suppose, you'll get to know what my channel's about, because what I'm going to do in this video is go over a few of the cars that I've bought and sold throughout the year. This is obviously Calvin's car diary. It's the diary of a car trader. That's what I do. I buy and sell cars. I can't make my bloody mind up over which car I want. So we're going to go over a few cars that I bought over the year, and if you, I suppose, if you are a subscriber from beginning of the year, this is going to be like a little trip down memory lane. So I've printed off a list of cars, project cars of 2020 that I've either bought, completed or sold, or all three, bought, completed and sold, during 2020. Alright, this is going to be interesting, man. I've got a little list here, I've got a new bucket list, I've got loads of stuff to talk about, and I think it's going to be quite an interesting video, especially for those that are familiar with my channel. If you are new to my channel, do definitely hit the subscribe button, because this is going to give you a good insight or a good idea of what's to come in 2021, which I will talk about towards the end of this video as well. Alright, so project cars that I've either bought, sold or completed, or all three in 2020. So the year kicked off, I think the first video of this year was the E46 M3, the black E46 M3 coupe. Lovely car that was. I've done it all nice and sold it. The next car after that was the £100 scrap 330D Touring, £100 car. I bought it as a scrap car, done it all nice, and that kind of inspired me to do the whole Planet of Dreams thing. You watch my video, companies get exposure, and I give stuff back to you. Yeah, or give you the chance to win stuff. You watch my video, a brand gets exposure, and then you lot get the chance to win stuff. Win, 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 yeah? I then went on to give the car away for free to one of you lot. Hamwa! Come to pick up your car, yeah? I'll let you go then, yeah?
Thanks a lot.
Well done, Hamwa, yeah?
Cheers.
Boys, see you later. Thanks for coming up. Audi S4 Avant, that was a nice thing. I also had an Astra VXR. Both of them two cars were painted by my good friend Jason at Paintbook Space, so we sort of made them look nice, done them up, sold them. Shout out to Jason, he's a lovely guy, one of life's good people. Honda Integra DC5 Type R, I bought two of them, I think. I did, I bought a pre-facelift and a facelift, they were interesting. BMW M6, the green one, that was an eventful car, wasn't it? It came and went, and we've done a few bits to it throughout 2020 as well. That was a cool car. Edition 30 Golf, what a nice thing that was. Candy white, about 130,000 miles, a 3-door car. I made it all nice. Again, Jason Paintbook Space done a lot of work on that, and there's a lovely thing at the end of it. Audi RS6. All four wheels are spinning all the time. That car was a beast. Probably my personal favourite car of all time, and I feel that more now that I don't have it than I did when I did have it, which is really strange. It was over 800 brake horse, but it was a beast. That was a beast of a car, but torque steer was just awful on it. Another black E46 M3 coupe, yeah? This was the one that I bought from the auction. It had a knocking engine, and that's the car that we're going to use as a donor car for the touring project. So that kind of sparked the journey for that touring project. So that's obviously something that I want to achieve during 2021, by the way. We'll talk about that later on in the video. Honda S2000, cool car. BMW X6M, salvage one, love that thing. Red TT, purple TT, BMW 335D, obviously you see an update video on that recently. F10 M5, again that was in that update video. And my BMW M2, love that car, bought it, tuned it, done loads of stuff to it, made it my own, and just sold it like I do everything else. Other cars and stock that I bought or sold during 2020. So again, those are all on board with my channel at the beginning of the year, this is going to be cool, man. You're going to get some cool little reminders here. Bentley Arnage, or Arnage, however you want to pronounce it. That broke down as well. Quite a funny video that made. BMW M135i. I broke down also in a P38 Range Rover. That was quite a successful video. Oh, we've overheated. We've overheated. Stop, stop. Oh my gosh. We've overheated. Where's the hazard lights? See all the smoke? There's a lot of smoke. That ain't on fire, is it? I better check that ain't on fire. This is going to be a car that I'm definitely not going to earn money on. I think the title of this video is going to be something like, I bought a Range Rover for £150 and it broke down. Range Rover Sport Autobiography, I bought that. I think I part exchanged the Bentley Arnage in for that. That's quite a cool thing. Leon ended up daily driving that. It was a really nice car. V8 diesel Vogue. I really like that car. It came in as a bit of a shed and made it all nice as well. It was filthy dirty. You might have remembered the engine bay. Yeah, that turned out to be a really nice thing. E46 Touring. I bought an E46 Touring, didn't I? And then I bought another one. And then I bought another one. I don't know how many I bought in the end, but I think it's like a black one, a grey one, yeah, and the silver one, and the blue. Yes. I used one of them as the car. I think it was that one. Yeah, that one there. As like the car that I'm going to use for the M3 touring project, alright? I'm sure you lot know that. Renault Megane RS, V12 BMW 850i, that was a cool thing. Jaguar XKR, Subaru Impreza Cosworth, amazing car that was, stock form, 400 brake horsepower from memory, something like that. Wicked car, Nissan 370Z, Audi S3, Nissan Figaro, this was during lockdown, the Mazda RX-8, BMW 435D convertible. I bought my old Nissan GTR back as well. That's something that was quite an eventful thing during this year. Audi SQ7R, yeah, and that was a cool thing as well. E46 M3 CS, that was a lovely car. Bought that off one of my subscribers, and it was just an absolutely stunning thing. Shout out to Ashley ARB Recovery to go and collect that for me as well. Black FAE M3 competition. That was probably my favourite car of 2020. Yeah, I really like that car. Leon's BMW i8, we bought it with a battery fault, but it turned out to be alright. Leon still daily drives that now, love that. Magdalena's Porsche Macan, she still drives that as well. It's a Macan Turbo, lovely thing. You probably see that on my Instagram every now and then. I got a plane to Edinburgh. Yes, I did. One-way ticket to buy an Audi RS3 Saloon. That was a wicked little journey, wicked couple of videos. Turned out I didn't really love the car, but it was a great bit of stock. I flipped it, earned a bit of profit on it, and it was an eventful thing to do, wasn't it? So, moving on from that. The black cab. You've got to have a black cab. How can you be a car trader and never say that you've ever had a black cab? I've got a black cab. I've actually put it up sale now, I think. I don't even know if I have. I don't know. Anyway, that's a tick off the bucket list. White E90 M3 Saloon. I think I'm buying that car back next week, so you might see that again on my channel at some point. But I bought that a few months ago, sold it, nice thing. The guy that I bought it off also had an F80 M3 Saloon, non-competition back car. Absolutely stunning example. Sold that as well. Bought a 1,000 brake horsepower GTR. 1,000 brake horsepower. 1,000. Again, like if you're new to my channel, this is the kind of madness that happens. This is just my life. This is what happens. That was quite a rare thing though, to get a 1,000 brake horsepower GTR. It does happen, clearly, because it did happen this year. Will it happen again? I don't know. And I think that's the exciting thing about my channel. I don't know what I'm about to go to work into. My life is trading cars. I never know what I'm going to get offered. I never know what I'm going to film. And therefore I never know what's going to be on my channel. So I also bought a stage 4.5 GTR, and I also bought a salvage, cheap, clapped out GTR, but it weren't actually that clapped out. It turned out to be an alright thing. No history, bit of a punt, but I bought it. It was tidy, and I sold it and I made a profit. So Lamborghini Gallardo, that was a cool thing. Mercedes A45 AMG, F90 M5 competition. I kind of bought that as my own car, didn't love it, sold it, and I bought a G-Wagon, which is another cool thing. And then finally towards the end of the year, bought this thing here. Yeah. I'm editing the I'm selling my Alfa Romeo video yeah, my Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. I've been wanting that car for over a year now, that particular car, as you lot know, and I finally bought it, drove it for about 300 miles, and yeah, I don't love it, man. I love it. It's a cool car, but me and the car just never really gelled, in a nutshell. So that's going as well. What's the next thing? The next thing, I suppose, is kind of the plans for 2021. A lot of people say to me, Calvin, surely you're running out of cars to buy. Like, your bucket list must be completely ticked off. There is so many more cars that I want. Like, it's ridiculous. I started writing a list, and it got to the point where the list just got mad. I then broke it down to brands, and I thought, I'm going to be writing this list forever. So I'll just reel off a list, a quick list. We'll start off with Audi's new RS4, B8, and a B9. The B8's like the 4.2 V8 naturally aspirated one. I think they look amazing. Kind of disappointing at NA, but NA cars are legendary, and it is a V8, so I know it's going to sound amazing. And a B9 RS4 because I think they're proper cool. Also, whilst we're on the subject of RS4s, I didn't write down, I think the B5 RS4, which is the old V6 bi-turbo 2.9 engine. I love them cars. I don't know how I've never had one in my life. Leon had an S4 when we were younger, and that was a wicked car, Kingfisher Blue. Absolutely loved it. The new Audi RS5, so the same engine that's in the B9 RS4, which is the same one as what Jamie from Officially Gas has got. That's a cool car. Facelift Audi RS6, so the same as the one that I had before, but the newer shape one. Let me know your thoughts on that, because I'm quite keen on one of them. But then the new shape RS6, obviously that's the big competitor, but I think that should be down the bottom on my dream car list, because that's like an unaffordable car, I would say. It's a lot of money. Audi RS7. I've been looking at these a lot lately because I think they look so, like, they're just so unique. Got a real unique stance to them. They don't have wide arches, which I think is a little bit of a letdown. But I do want to get my hands on one of them because I know that 4-litre V8 twin turbo engine is just a monster. So yeah, expect to see one of them on my channel at some point very soon as well. Strangely, another car is an Audi SQ5. I get asked for them a lot at work. We've actually never had one in stock, can't believe it. They're a very demanding car, quite a cool thing, bit different, not massively exciting, but it's a good all-rounder. An RSQ8, yeah, they're big money at the minute, so that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. And then an RSQ3. BMW F80 M3 CS. I've got a huge bug to get one of them cars. It will happen, it definitely will happen. Obviously with the arrival of the new M3, which is also on this list, it might push the prices down a little bit maybe, but they're not dropping. So when they become a bit, they're at 60 grand, which I think is a lot of money, but maybe when they become a bit more affordable, you might see one of them on my channel. E36 M3, probably my least favourite M3 of all time, being honest, but it's definitely a car that I want to get my hands on. I have actually had one before. That was years before I started anything on YouTube, and it was a lovely thing, and I think I need to get one of them again in my life and get it on my channel. So that will happen. Z3M Coupe, hold on, how do I even move on from Z3M Coupe? They are one of the most iconic looking cars ever. Like, no car, I don't know why more cars weren't built to look like that. They just look so bloody good, don't they? I need to get one of them in my life, but they're a lot of money, aren't they? Yeah, that might not happen either. E46 M3 CSL. That is a car that is a lot of money that I am willing to part with the money for, because I think they are beautiful things. Like, they look amazing. SMG gearbox, which is a bit 50-50 on the car market, but you can only get a CSL in an SMG, so it kind of strengthens the value of them, because there is no other option unless you retrofitted a manual gearbox, which some people did do. But yeah, I do want to get one in my life. Don't care what colour it is. They're doing, I think, mainly black and obviously the grey colour, which I love. Don't care about the mileage. I'd buy a high mileage one, not bothered. I just want one of them in my life, and it will definitely happen at some point, because I am, like, as you lot know, probably one of the biggest E46 M3 fans ever. BMW M8. Yeah, it's got to happen. Bit modern. I'm not in love with them, but I'd be curious to get my hands on one. New 3 Series in obviously various formats. The 340i, I think they do a 340D, hybrids, whatever. Mercedes. Mercedes, right? W204C63. How have I never had one of them cars? That is a beast of a car. That engine sounds unbelievable. Probably one of the best sounding cars of all time. Naturally aspirated, and Calvin has never had one. It's got to happen. 2021, it's going to happen, all right? C63S, like the later one, love that. Bi-turbo engine, V8. No car I've ever driven has got throttle response like that car. I think that's one of my favourite things that I seem to always remember. Just wiggle that mouse so that nice image stays on the screen. That I always remember when I drive them cars. I've driven, well, I say always, I've driven one once. And yeah, rate that car. Need to get one in my life. Saloon, estate, coupe. Coupes are obviously the best looking, they're wide and so on, but whatever variant, I don't care. As long as I can get one and at least break even on it, maybe earn a few quid, that'd be amazing. E63S, like the one that DMO's got, it's a savage car. I've had a little look inside these. It's got the carbon fibre seats and that. Love that car. Definitely going to get one at some point. My friend Ibby had an estate version of it, and he absolutely rated that as well. So that's got to happen at some point. They're a four-wheel drive as well, which is interesting. So yeah, that will happen at some point soon, I'm sure. A45S, I'm sure there's loads of other Mercedes. Let me know if I've missed. I definitely have. Like, nothing's really springing to mind at the minute. SL63, an S-Class coupe, 63 AMG, that's a beast as well. Hybrid, I've put hybrid Range Rover, but generally hybrid cars in general, like, there's lots of hybrid cars, isn't there? Honda, there's no point in me going through every single brand. I have written a few Hondas, like EP3 Type R JDM. I had one of them years ago, again, years before I had my YouTube channel. Need to get my hands on one of them. They are wicked, they're a pre-facelift car, got an LSD, they're in white, they've got white wheels, red interior, they look amazing. FN2 Type R and Championship White Edition, love them. FK8 Type R, never had one of them. Be interesting to have a go. I'm sure it's quite similar to the FK2, which I did have and I love. Honda NSX, like, is that even going to happen? Is that actually going to? Probably not going to happen. And then I've written new Golf R, Golf GTI, Tesla Model X. I've looked at these Cybertrucks as well that are due to come out, I think, next year. Loads more cars, right? Dream car, the dream car bucket list. I'd love a Lamborghini Urus, a new G-Wagon, a Bentley of some kind, a Ferrari 458, a Ferrari 488, an Audi R8 V10 Plus, a Lamborghini Huracan, an Aventador, a Nismo GTR. That is that ever going to happen? That might happen. Yeah, I do really like them. I like them a lot. Porsche, the question with a, sorry, I was going to say Porsche, but the question with a GTR Nismo is, could you tune it? How could you have a car that special and start tampering with it? I don't know. We'll see. Porsche 911 Turbo of any kind. Again, how I've never had one in my life, I don't know. And then a Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid. I bet that's a serious car. During 2020, I also shut my business down. I cut my own hair and I relaunched Planet of Dreams, which then got, had problems with it. And I plan to relaunch that again in 2021, which is again part of my plans of 2021. I think I just want to continue doing what I'm doing, keep uploading a video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. And relaunch Planet of Dreams, that's going to happen. I want to keep giving away free cars. I love doing it. I want to keep doing it. And yeah, now that the 335D's done, the TTs are done and so on, we can start doing that again at some point soon. I think 2021, for me, like, naturally you get to the new year, you feel remotivated and you feel excited about what's to come in the new year. And that's quite a normal feeling, I think. You feel like you want to achieve, you want to do stuff, you want to make plans. And I think my plan generally is just to keep on it, keep trying to achieve, keep trying to make progress, keep trying to be a good person, you know, be good to people, be nice to people. Obviously dickheads, ain't no point in trying to get on with dickheads, but most people, you know, you want to try and get on with. It's important, I think. And my brother once said a little saying actually that really stuck in my head, changing the subject slightly, is raindrops fill buckets, yeah? And that's such a basic but effective saying, because it's so true. All these little bits of effort that you make with whatever you're doing. I always use gym as an example, because you put all this effort in with your meals, your sleeping, drinking water, your little protein shakes, your cardio, your weightlifting. All these little bits of effort can amount to a big reward or a big outcome at the end of it. Same with my YouTube channel. All this effort, all these little bits of effort, a mic, a camera, editing, regularly uploading, all that consistency does eventually amount to something big, and I think that's important, man. So my plan throughout 2021 is to achieve what I possibly didn't achieve in 2020 because of certain things, COVID in particular, and I think just keeping on it, man. Keep progressing, keep showing love to everyone that shows me love, showing support to everyone that shows me support, and just keep moving forward. So on that note, I do want to say a massive thank you to everyone for supporting my channel, because without you lot, there would be no channel. Without all of your support and all your love and all your encouragement, I wouldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered to do what I do. It is a bloody mission, but do you know what? It is worth every single bit of effort. Trust me, I love it. And throughout 2021, I want to keep going, continue to see it grow, and continue to just see how it all unfolds. So thanks honestly so much for supporting all of my stuff, and also I want to say a massive thanks to all the companies that have put their input in throughout this year. I couldn't even begin to remember all of the names, but like VRS, Ashley ARB Recovery, Car Cologne, LA Carbon Fibre, any little bit of input has been appreciated. Your Car Edge, Tony and Sean, Turbo Technics, Army Tricks, Pete from Simply Screens, Control Customs, David Trimmer, obviously everyone I work alongside with at the car buying shop, my brothers, my friends, my family, sponsors like Skillshare, Omaze, Squarespace. There's absolutely loads, absolutely endless amounts of people that I could say thanks to, but I do know that anyone who has ever worked with me or got involved with me knows that I am full of appreciation and gratitude, and it's important that you lot know that also that I am grateful for you. All right, so I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? The car situation, the Alpha. I kind of want to get that to VRS, but obviously throughout the next couple of weeks they're going to be closed. I don't know, we'll see. I am going to be having a bit of downtime. It's Christmas. I want to spend a bit of time with my family. I've got a little boy, obviously. He's going to love the whole Christmas time. It is Christmas Day today. I planned to upload this today. I didn't obviously film it today, but Merry Christmas to everyone that does celebrate it. For those that don't celebrate it, I'm sure you're sort of in a little bit of a positive vibe at the minute. The whole Christmas theme, or the Christmas time, or this time of year even, is a positive time in general. It's a nice vibe around. So yeah, I hope you're all good. I do wish you all a happy new year, and whatever plans you've got, just get on them, man. Don't think about it, get moving with it, whether it's getting in shape or smashing it at work or doing something that you know, whatever, something you've ever done, setting up a YouTube channel, do it. Yeah. Anything else? Bloody hell, I've been filming for like 24 minutes. I need to stop banging on tonight, but yeah, I will stop banging on now. Yeah. Thanks very much for watching, not just this video, but every bloody video throughout 2020, and before that. This has been going on for a long time. That's over 100 videos in just this 1 year. 2 videos a week. Yeah, I think I did actually do that as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Do me a favour, hit like if you like this video. Definitely hit subscribe if you're new. You've got an idea what's to come in 2021. I don't know exactly what's to come in 2021, but I've got a lot of good ideas and I've got very good intentions. So yeah, definitely hit subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram as well, at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see ya in 2021. Bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, well, I've already bought some pretty interesting cars, but you're going to have to wait until Sunday the 10th of January to find out what they are. I'll see you then.